Hi Roses, my name is Tianna and welcome to today's reading on the week ahead for Earth signs. As always, if you enjoyed this reading, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and you can use the link in the description box of this video to book a personal reading with me. First of all, we have the card Thinking of You, a loving thought, serendipity, and then we have Eternal Dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. So first with this Thinking of You card, this is a strong indication that you have someone out there that is keeping you in mind right now. This could be somebody missing you. This could be somebody sending you positive love and energy at this time. For some of you, I'm also seeing this strongly as maybe somebody that is no longer here with us, but somebody that's almost sending a message to you kind of from the other side. And so if there's somebody that you've been especially missing, some form of a loved one, this is a clear indication from the universe that they are here with you at this time. They are represented in today's reading and they're watching over you as we go through this upcoming week. We also have the term serendipity. So there's definitely going to be things that this week that just feel right, or they feel like it's kind of lining up perfectly. Some moments that maybe feel unexpected but end up being really powerful for you. So look out for any signs, symbolism, imagery that might indicate who this card is about. And then with the Eternal Dance card, this also represents kind of going with the flow and accepting the natural cycles of life, understanding that when we become too stagnant in something, we're not able to flow with the course of how things are going. Both of these cards kind of have strong, like watery energy. So you're being called to understand that even though there might be certain things in your life right now that are feeling quite painful, things that you might be grieving over, this could show up in a variety of ways. But especially if you've been feeling stagnant, focusing on movement is going to be really important for you. This can start physically, but this is also ultimately an energetic movement to allow you to tap into that frequency, understanding the cycles, the natural ways that things come back into balance as time goes on, that there's always beginnings and endings and new beginnings. And recognizing that you are not alone in this process, that you don't have to force anything, letting go of any resistance, places where you feel like you've been feeling like you need to take control or holding on so tightly to something. This is going to be a week of letting go. Let's see what else is coming up for Earth signs this upcoming week. We have the card Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So for some of you, this card could be some more of a romantic or friendship situation here, maybe something that's currently in separation or no contact, and that could be the situation that's really painful for you. While this person is thinking of you at this time, it doesn't necessarily mean that you guys should be back in connection, because there was likely something here that wasn't necessarily compatible, or something that could be causing some pretty big issues for both of you. Maybe it was something where you felt like you had to try to make it work and you didn't want to let it go, but ultimately it was holding you back, trying to force something into place that wasn't meant to be. So there might be situations where you can recognize and honor the connections that you've had with different people in your life, while also recognizing the importance of letting it go so that both of you can breathe and bring in things that are aligned for you. We have the card the Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So this week you're realizing that once you've kind of stopped this pattern or whatever has been happening in the past here, you can come to things with a bit more of a lighthearted energy. You can recognize the areas where you need to adapt, grow, or heal. And be gentle on yourself this week. There might be things that you're learning that are a bit difficult to hear. There might be moments where you're reaching out, wanting closure. It's okay to be curious, and it is encouraged to feel curious and pursue that in healthy, aligned ways. But if you're coming at it from a perspective of, I need to get this closure, or I need to understand this because it's going to impact how I feel about myself, or whether I believe that this connection was worthwhile in the first place, or anything like that, then it might be a good idea to try to unpack that a little bit more, understand where that's really coming from, because it's possible that learning this information wouldn't actually fulfill the things that you're looking to fulfill at this time. There might be something where you need to turn more towards yourself and give yourself some love and energy right now. We have the card sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So there could be a situation with this person, if this thread so far has been resonating with you, where there could be some gaslighting going on. There could be a situation where somebody kind of was looking at it from rose-colored lenses, or maybe they were trying to show up in this really cool way, but that wasn't really authentic. You might be thinking a lot about how you are being perceived right now. Maybe this is somebody that you're still friends with on social media, or you're still seeing out in the world, and therefore you're feeling like you need to control the way that they perceive you, or the way that other people perceive you right now. But that is going to kind of prevent you from being able to flow with life. So at this point in time, it's important that instead of being so worried about the way that other people are going to think about you, to instead focus on yourself. Some of you might be feeling like you need to set the record straight, or have the final word to make sure that somebody isn't misunderstanding you. And it's important to think about why you feel so strongly that you want to be understood by these people. It's possible that that doesn't really need to have any impact on the way that you feel about yourself. So focusing more on your own self-esteem, building up your own self-worth, so that you understand that it does not matter what anybody else thinks about you. You are still on your own journey. You know that you have done things to the best of your ability. And lastly, in addition to the dragonfly, we have the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. So this relationship evolving to the next phase is interesting. That could mean some new person coming in, some new energy. This could be recognizing that perhaps the ending of a connection is actually the opportunity for that connection to evolve into something new, that maybe it wasn't meant to be at the level that it was, and that it fits better in each of your lives at a slightly different kind of dynamic. This also represents, again, healing the inner child, spending more time worrying about yourself rather than other people, trying to understand and to care for your inner child and all of those maybe wounds that you've had a long time that you're still carrying with you into your interactions today. And that's how you're really going to access this growth and to be able to release these things that are holding you back. So yes, somebody is thinking about you right now. This is a loving, caring energy. But you are being called right now to step into something new for yourself, where you're releasing control and you're allowing things to unfold naturally, no longer forcing things that aren't aligned. If something falls away when you stop trying so hard, then it wasn't really meant for you anyway, that you deserve something that feels effortless. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. If this resonates, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. For more tarot content with me, you can find my Twitter at Tianna Rose Tarot, or use the link in the description box to book a personal reading with me. Thank you, Earth signs.